Hello, my fellow Overlanders. This is Overland the Moon, and today we are heading out to Overland Expo East 2025. This is my first Overland Expo that I've ever been to, and I'm super excited and pumped to see what's all out there. I'm super excited about some of the vendors. They have like a Lone Peak camper, which I'm really interested in whenever I do upgrade to like a Gladiator or a Tacoma truck. Probably stay with Jeeps, but I mean, Toyotas, you can't go wrong with either. So, not trying to get into that debate, but this is my adventure over to Overland Expo East. We have about a 7.5 hour drive from where I live, so it is a bit of a drive today. We should be getting there around 8 o'clock, so hopefully that's not too late for the camping area there, which I doubt because this is the main day that people will show up. So this is the adventure, and welcome to the channel. This is Overland the Moon. So real quick, I wanted to show you guys the Jeep, how I have everything packed up here. So it's a pretty easy build. I don't have too much to say. I don't have that much permanent items. So my dad is tenting in his own, there's camping in his own camping setup. So he has the tent. We have our sleeping bags here, got an extra tire inflator. It does look sort of thrown together on that side, but that's because that's going to be the side where we can just throw out everything. So we have the Dometic fridge here going up. We have the water, have my camp kitchen, which I'm super excited to show you guys. Table, lots of monsters because we're addicted. And then in the back, I have my Blue Yeti AC180 battery bank that's currently being plugged into my Jeep, charging at the same time of driving while we're plugging in the refrigerator. This battery bank can last with the Dometic CX2, I think CX82. I don't remember the exact model number. I got my living stuff, and then I have my camp kitchen with a spare table attached to the side of it. Got the grill in there, got some extra propane and everything else. That is the simple build here and simple items that we're taking. I'm super excited to go on this journey. This is my first sort of bigger overlanding. I've only been to like surrounding campgrounds where I'm at due to time restraints, and also living in Ohio and trying to overland absolutely sucks, besides like Wayne National Forest, which unfortunately I've also not had a chance to get to go and see yet and camp there, but they are open. I am planning on heating it up this fall or next spring, so please stay tuned for that. I will make sure to record out some content for that. I'm super excited to get into this and go to this expo. This is sort of my first bigger overlanding trip, even though it's not exactly overlanding because you're sort of just camping in a field with a bunch of other people. So I'm hoping to meet some of you guys, and hey, if any of you all are watching from people I meet at the expo, hi, nice to meet you. I'm sure you might be on the video. This is Overland the Moon, and this is my Jeep Purple Moon, which I use for overlanding here. Got a top oak tent, top oak awning. It's a pretty good setup. Yeah, so I'm excited to see you guys there. Super pumped for this, and I'm also hoping for the day afterwards I might be camping in George Washington National Forest with some dispersed camping, depending on the traffic and if I decide to go home Sunday night or Monday night, because you can camp at the field on Sunday night for the expo, but I may try to camp somewhere else for different scenery and get out there and stuff with my dad. All right, thank you guys for watching, and let's get over to that expo. And if you guys were wondering at all, here's my dad's Jeep right here. He is just getting now into overlanding. I've sort of made him more interested in it. He is running a more minimalist setup for overlanding. He has a deep sleep that he sleeps inside his Jeep with versus a rooftop tent, which very understandable. Yeah, so this is his Jeep, in case you guys saw in the background. He's the one who got me into Jeeps, and then also I was in Boy Scouts, so naturally I love camping. All right, so we made it through about halfway through the trip. We are about actually only 2 hours away, so a little bit more than halfway. Stopped at this beautiful scenic overview. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Amazing time. I don't think we're gonna make it there on time for the check-in, which is at 6. So unfortunately, we have to disperse camp tonight. But hey, that's what Overland's all about. Plus, no rush. Anyways, here we go. So as said before, we unfortunately had to set up camp here in a little dispersed camping spot off a little road here, a little dead-end road. Over there's a certain road here. We're in George Washington National Forest, so not too bad of a setup. It was a pretty quiet night. Definitely was a little bit Paranoid because we are out in the middle of nowhere, sort of, but still getting used to everything. But hey, that's the journey. And it wasn't a too bad night. Me and my dad played some cards until it was good to go to bed. So unfortunately, we did not make it to Overland Expo yesterday due to the time restraints of only check-in hours are from 9 to 6. We would have gotten there around 7:30. No one's fault. It's a little bit early for an expo for check-in on the first day, but it is what it is. But me and my dad went ahead, found a primitive camping spot in George Washington National Forest. It's a nice little secluded area. Not too bad. Didn't sleep too bad. Maybe some coyotes in the night. My dad was on the ground. He said that was fun. But we're going to head on up to the expo here. It's about 2 hours away, and then I can start experiencing that. So, all right, guys, we ended up stopping at Bucky's, which just happened to be along the way. Got a chance to recharge, refuel, and get some good food. Got the excellent beef burrito for breakfast. That was really good. But yeah, stop along Bucky's. We got some mints. It's gonna be a good day. We have about an hour left to go here. Good to get refueled and everything, so that way we don't have to stop another time. And let's go ahead and get on over there. Check out the new hat. Hello guys, so we have just arrived here, got all set up, and now we're about to head to the expo, so let's get started. Here's a little bit of a glimpse of the view for the premium field parking. Beautiful background scenery, so many campers. Super pumped to get in there and start meeting people. Here's the setup for now. Not too bad, got our kitchen here, my dad's tent, table, some stuff. Did a little bit of reorganizing here. Got the battery hooked up with the solar panel, charging about 62 watts, and then I'm charging the fan too, and then it's keeping the fridge charged. So it was at like 78ish, so it's definitely having a surplus to charge. Got plenty of propane and the fridge. So here's a pretty simple setup for two people, to be honest, but it's still a work in progress, and the most important part is we're out here doing it. So we are back at camp, and we boiled up some water for some freeze-dried creamy mac and cheese. We're making up some burgers, and then there is some mac and cheese in there. Extra seasonal, never heard anyone. This is just Mountain House creamy mac and cheese, and should be pretty good. So not sure if we messed this up, but this ended up turning out to be mac and sand, because it ended up just being very thick, and not sure what we did wrong, but oh well. Sorry if the quality isn't right, but if you guys ever wondered what it looks like at nighttime here at Overland Expo, it's very beautiful. Besides that light, but just looking at all the lights in the rigs. I got the Jeep right over here. Now we're playing some more with my dad, and he is kicking my butt. And just woke up. It's a beautiful morning. Cooking up some oatmeal. It's nice and simple. Birdie Pink was at about 100 so last night. It's now at 49, but I feel like it wasn't actually at 100, so once I checked it out, not too bad. Alright, so over here we have Dad cooking some good pre-made fajitas. Looking good. Put in some extra seasoning, some Italian dressing. Should be pretty good.
Oh, yummy.
Give me these peppers. Nothing beats some good food with a beautiful sunset. Sunsets are at Overland Expo, it's always the best. Absolutely beautiful. Good morning guys, this is my last day Overland Expo East. We're getting ready to head out here on Sunday morning. Beautiful start of the sunrise. Yeah, awesome time. Good morning guys, this is Sunday, October 5th here in 2025, Overland Expo East. And it's been a blast. It's definitely some stuff I expected, some stuff I didn't expect. There's a good amount of people here for the East, and it's cool to meet a bunch of people that are out of the East Coast, because most of the time you see overlanding in like the West. It's sort of hard to overland in the East, and I do think that's the point or the case, because it is. There is just simply less land out here that is publicly owned and accessible. But it was great meeting tons of people, talking to the vendors. I picked up some stuff like the Ignic fire can, as well as some personal defense for overlanding that's non-lethal, stuff like that to help me feel better, a little bit camping wise, because you got to protect yourself. And I'm very impressed. I'm definitely probably going to be coming next year. I do recommend coming for sure. I will definitely bring another person, and my dad was going to bring his own Jeep and maybe another person as well. Just make it a little bit more fun than just two people. But it's been a great time. It's a little bit cold in the mornings, but it's perfect weather during the days and then cold at nights. But been perfect weather, no rain whatsoever. So thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that I didn't record more of the actual expo, but I'm sure there'll be many videos out there for that. So I was just sort of documenting my experience here. Let me know if you have any video tips or anything else that you would think that would be better for me to have done. But thank you guys very much for watching, and now it's time for a 7.5 hour drive home to Ohio. So take care, guys, and see you in the next one.